Alright there guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm finally getting a video out to you because I want to just give you my opinion on a few things that have been circulating around a little bit around Liverpool. But before I get to that, just let me know, do you like the new logo? Matthew Beale, thank you so much mate for sorting this out for me. Appreciate it so much. I know it took you a fair bit of time taking all that constructive criticism, shall we say, from Shauna. It was a pretty good day actually. It was quite funny to be honest with you. But yeah, let me know guys, do you like it or not? I think it's really good. Matt did a really good job on it. So yeah, again mate, thank you so much for that. But while you're here guys as well, if you are new, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything else I've got going on. Put a comment down below to let me know everything I'm about to cover and your thoughts on it as well. And also give it a like if you also enjoy it. Now, so over the past, what is it, week and a half or something probably by now, there's been a lot of stuff going on about Liverpool are going to sign Mbappe if Salah leaves the club, and they're going to put all these, they're trying to sort out the finances. They're trying to just, can we do this? Can we not? Let me just tell you this right now, guys, yeah? There's no way in hell Liverpool are going to sign Kylian Mbappe on the wages that he wanted when he was going to Real Madrid. That is the whole reason why Real Madrid have allegedly pulled out of the running, because he wants too much money. Do you know what I mean? Now, if before you even start going, well, he'll lower his wage demands, and then Liverpool will come and they'll come to some sort of compromise. If that guy lowers his wage demands, guys, Real Madrid will come calling again, and we all know straight away that Kylian Mbappe wants to go to Real Madrid. Even if he did sign for Liverpool, he'd only be there for like a year, maybe two max, before Real Madrid just took him off us anyway. So yeah, I would be very, 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 very surprised if Liverpool pulled Mbappe out of the hat. So let's nip that in the bud right now, shall we, guys? I think there was something that was out earlier. Florian Plattenberg, one of these journalists that people talk about, as a reputable source, shall we say. He said that Liverpool have pulled out of the running now as well and leaving the way open for Real Madrid. So yeah. His contract ends at the end of the season. I think it does anyway. I'm pretty sure it does. And Real Madrid are free to start signing him on a free contract from January the 1st, basically. So, yeah, let's not get too carried away with that one. Next one was that Jeremy Frimpong. Now, he's the right back at Bayer Leverkusen. Rumours are that he's got like a release clause of 40 million euros, which is about 36 million pounds. It says here he's a right back. So far this year he's made 12 appearances, 4 goals, 6 assists, 2 yellow cards. He's played in every game for Bayer Leverkusen so far in the Bundesliga this season. And yeah, this guy would be a really, really good signing. He's 22 years of age. He would provide that much needed, I'd say, support and competition for the Trent role. He would also be able to do probably what Trent's doing now, where he cuts into midfield a little bit. He'd be able to do that as well. Now, another positive from this as well is also he would help towards the homegrown quota, because he did come up through Man City's youth academy, and he was at Man City for like 3 years, I think. And then he went to Celtic, and then so he's been here long enough to be able to class as like a homegrown player in one of the categories anyway, so he would help towards that. Now, the one thing, however, that just recently, I think it was yesterday, that's kind of put a bit of shade on this for me is that Connor Bradley has just recently signed a new contract, and he is someone who, again, plays a very similar position to Trent, plays the right back role. Now, we've also got Calvin Ramsey. However, that guy's, he's not really done much. I reckon he's probably going to get moved on next summer. But yeah, if, let's say, Trent is being moved into the 6 role, I could see like Frimpong and Connor Bradley becoming the new right backs. But if we're going to still expect Trent to come into this role, and with us Connor Bradley just signing that new deal, I don't think, as much as I would like to sign this player, that it's something that Liverpool are probably looking at right now. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be just a case of giving Connor Bradley a new deal to keep his, his valuation up and we get a bit of money for him, yada, yada, yada. It could be that. But, yeah, let's just see what happens with this, guys. Frimpong's contract runs out in 2028. I don't think that release clause comes into effect until July or June of next year. It's one of them weird ones again, like Szoboszlai, where we had that hard end of where like it's 60 million up until this point, and if you go past this point, we can charge you whatever the hell we want you to. Do you know? It sounds like it's one of them. It's not one that goes on for the whole of the transfer window. So yeah, let's see what happens there, guys, with Frimpong. Now, obviously as well, we have lost Alisson for a fair few games now. I think he's out for 4 games, if that's right. Supposedly back for the Manchester United match, would be really good. Now, again, with these type of things, I would be a little bit worried normally around this. Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the world, bar none. But Kelleher seems to be able to come in and do as an understudy, and he is asking for more first team football, shall we? So this is opportunity. He's got to grab this now. He's got 4 games to, keep us going on this run where we've been doing so well in the league, so well in Europa League. This is Kelleher's time to turn around now and basically be like, yep, I'm going to grab this with both hands and just, show you what I can do. Instead of just being a cup game player, I can come in and do a job in the Premier League. So let's wait and see what happens with him. Obviously, he's got my full support. This as well could probably hinder Liverpool in the future, because if he gets a taste of this Premier League action, he might want to move on and do this, a lot more. He probably does anyway, given his age, to be fair. He probably does want to move on, and Liverpool have probably got like the best backup keeper in the league. But yeah, I want Alisson to come back as quick as possible, but I'm not too worried with Kelleher being there. And then lastly, guys, there's this last bit here that's just come out today that Thuram has again been linked with Liverpool. Now, this is coming from Spain, and I'll just read the article out to you. There's no quotes or anything like that, so you could take it with a pinch of salt, I guess. But it's just interesting to see that a player that Liverpool have been linked with in the past, in the build-up to the January transfer window, is coming up again, which is probably going to tie into this Andre stuff as well. I've actually got, this is not last. I do have something else about Andre to talk to you about as well. So yeah, this basic article is Liverpool have shown an interest in adding French midfielder Thuram to their squad, being willing to pay a sum close to 45 million euros, which is about 40 million quid, drawing attention with his performances over the past 18 months. The player has shown exceptional skill in midfield, which has fueled interest from high-profile clubs such as Liverpool. Despite this strong show of interest, it is still unclear if Nice are willing to let him leave, if they will accept Liverpool's proposed offer, with other big players interested in signing him. So, according to this, obviously Liverpool are not the only ones. Liverpool's desire to acquire Thuram underlines their intention to strengthen and improve their squad with young and promising talent, with the French player being the next to move that the German coach wants to close in on in order to continue to have a full competitive squad with which to return to the top in the Premier League when it comes to playing in European competitions. And that's it again. So, like I said, there's no quotes to this, but again, just keep your eye out for Thuram. See if this name crops up again. I was under the influence that Thuram, Szoboszlai, similar type of player, so I don't know, guys, it could come in. But you would think as well that would hinder the likes of Elliott and Jones, especially if you're going to sign a 6 as well. But yeah, let me find this Andre stuff now. Where did I put that? Bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. I thought I did have it loaded up. What took me long? There we go. So there's some quotes here from a journalist over in Brazil, basically saying that Liverpool may find other solutions to the job that Alexis McAllister has been doing. And the quotes are basically here. I think without a doubt because Andre is a guy who takes pressure very well. He gets off pressure very easily. He clears the field very easily. In the rotation, he gives options all the time, and that for what Klopp likes, to speed up the game often. I think he fits in an absurd way at Liverpool. Because, remember, McAllister plays this role at Liverpool. In the Argentine national team, he'll do something else. If you look at what he did against Brazil, it's another movement. He's in more open midfield line to the left side than in a central lane. I think he did well in that game, but I understand that it shouldn't be plan A for a team that already had other figures playing this role with other characteristics. Andre, I don't know if Liverpool will come back to try and sign Andre, because this way the Club World Cup can make Andre worth even more. Imagine if Fluminense eventually beat Man City playing well, but I think he has everything to fit into Klopp's game model. A lot of things I think he fits into several. I think he easily plays at City, not as a starter, but I think he fits in. I think he easily plays in Liverpool's team. And that's the end of the quotes, guys. Bit gobbledygook. And these are from, sorry, I didn't even give you his name, did I? What's his name? TNT. He's interviewed by TNT Sports. They're not even putting a name on this guy. Formiga? Bruno Formiga. Journalist Bruno Formiga. That's the guy there. Who's been interviewed by TNT Sports. And then just to finish this off here, it says that Fluminense have confirmed Andre's exit from the club is imminent. He's only expected to play the club's World Cup Championship in December and then get sold in January. Liverpool remain being mentioned as one of the interested parties, although the Brazilian media have been saying that it is Fulham who are closer to a deal for him. Now, the Andre stuff for me is very interesting because I feel like that something's happened in the background. It has to have done. Why all of a sudden, like, we was in Frim during the summer, as far as we were, like, their president came out and said, yeah, we want you. You know, you've said that you wanted him, but we want to keep him. You know, for the Copa Libertadores, and then the Club World Championships. Come back in December, January, and we'll talk. Then there was the ITKs on Twitter were saying that there was a congregation. I don't know what the word I was trying to think of then, from the club going to the Club World Cup Championship, the Copa Libertadores final to watch Andre as the guests of Fluminense. This is also collaborated with, Cop Talk, really good site there, guys, to keep you up to date with all the Liverpool news. They said the same as well, and it did seem as well, actually, word for word, that the ITK kind of took it from them, off them, to be fair. Anyway, that's by the by. So yeah, but that didn't happen. They didn't go on this visit to Fluminense, and then the rumours of Fulham have come out. Now, I always thought that this may have just been the agent, trying to get Liverpool enticed back to the table, because we saw that Arsenal, Spurs and United were also all linked with Andre. And then all of a sudden it's just gone really, really quiet. And then we get this journalist from Brazil who's basically coming out now saying that, Andre would fit perfectly at Liverpool. He would fit so good at Liverpool. So, for me, it's not nailed on that Liverpool are interested. I'd say there's probably I don't know. I'm probably 50-50 on it right now. I really am. I know that's on the fence. But, alright, it's not be on the fence. I say there's probably 60% chance that Liverpool sign Andre. And, I do. But, day by day, I am getting a little bit more along the lines of, I don't think it's going to happen. I think they've stepped away. And if they have, something's happened. Either the player's terms have changed, something about his personality's changed, or maybe someone's a little bit more appealing to Liverpool has cropped up. Take a look at Chesterfield. They've been linked with us lately, with all their players. We get linked with them. And you just got to look at their list there. We've got Darwin Núñez there, obviously. There was Manuel Ugarte we're linked with. And then there's that player that I've mentioned now a couple of times, João Neves, 19-year-old who plays for Benfica. He's been linked with us in the media. Reportedly, guys, he's got a €120 million release clause. God knows if that's true. But yeah, maybe he's the alternative to Andre. Similar position, similar age. Maybe that one you got to keep an eye on it, guys. I really would just keep an eye on this Chesterfield. Pedro Neto, Ryan Altenore, both at Wolves. Keep an eye on them, guys. There's that Bradley Bacola on here. I know he's recently just moved to PSG, but again, someone that Liverpool have been linked with. There's Diogo Jota, there's like I said, Darwin Núñez, Mateus Nunes. They're all on here. The players Liverpool have been linked with are all on this list. So yeah, I will be keeping an eye on this, and maybe someone from here, from this agency, is going to be the reason why we don't go and sign Andre. But yeah, let's leave that there, guys, for the time being. I hope you all have a great weekend and we get the win tomorrow. And I will hopefully, guys, I need to get back on track with some sort of plan here, on what I want to do and stuff, because I am well aware that I sometimes go weeks without putting out any content. So I might just start doing match reactions again, really, and just see how they go. But yeah, anyway, guys, January transfer window's coming up, so I'll be back with paper talk and everything like that. And until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one.